Right, and it's packing day. So we're here on the farm in Howick, and we are prepping the buffalo, loading up the fridges, the water, packing up everything. Smile for the camera, babe. And yeah, we're going to head off in 2 days' time, and we'll let you know more about that. All right. Right, how you guys?
It's a good pack.
Yeah, still a good pack. So we just thought that we'd just catch up with everyone and just tell you what our plans are for the next 2.5 to 3 months, somewhere around there. Flexible plans.
Very flexible.
Yeah. So we've just done a packing. We've just been packing this morning. We're up on the farm up in Howick. A little bit chilly, clouding over. Looks like we're going to have some rain, which is good. We need the rain. But yeah, just to catch you guys up with what we're planning on doing. So we're planning on leaving in the next day or two, and we're going to head up the north coast, and we're going to head up to Cozy Bay. Probably spend the night in Cozy Bay, and then the next day go through the border into Mozambique. And then the plan is to spend a couple of nights in Ponta d'Oro, Ponta Malangan, Ponta Mamoli, and then head up, just slowly up the coast as we feel. Head up to through Maputo, and then to Shai. There's some campsites that we want to try up there on the beach. You know, we want to try and camp on the beach as much as possible. Hey,
yeah, as much as possible. That would be cool. And get some nice prawns, crayfish, fresh fish.
Prawns, crayfish, fresh fish. Yeah, sounds great. Yeah. So hopefully you can do that, and a couple of R&Rs for those that know. It's the good old Mozambican rum and raspberry.
Staple.
Yeah. So that'll be good. Tipo Tinto, they call it. Tipo Tinto rum. And they mix it with raspberry. They drink it like in half-liter mugs. Awesome stuff. Yeah, so hopefully we'll get that. And then from there, we're going to head up to a place that we wanted to go to for quite a while. I don't know, for those of you, I'm sure all of you or most of you follow Ed Bath, Edward Bath. And I remember watching a program that he did, and he went up to Morangulo. I think it was a year or two ago. And we've always wanted to do Morangulo. It sounds like an awesome campsite. So we're going to go up to there. I want to go through Tofo. Places like that that we didn't do. We've done the Mozambican coast on our trip when we drove from South Africa in our Defender up to Scotland. Those that were following us at the time will remember we stopped off along at places up to Vilanculos, and then we went inland and then up to Tanzania. But we're also going to go up to Vilanculos. We're meeting a friend, hoping to meet up with a friend up there who's celebrating his 40th birthday. So Etienne, yes to you, but we'll see you up there. And Etienne is going to spoil us and take us across in his boat. He's got a boat. He's going to take us across to the Bazarutha Islands, which is going to be amazing.
Cool, yeah.
We're really looking forward to that. And then, yeah, okay. Then from there, we're going to head back down south. We're going to probably exit Mozambique and enter South Africa through the Komatipoort border post, I think. Even though there's a bit of a mission there with the trucks and that, I think it's probably going to be better for us.
Yeah.
Because we are going to then enter Kruger in the south, and possibly spend a night or two at Skukuza before we spoil ourselves at a place called Ulusaba, which is Richard Branson's game reserve. And we
very excited about that.
Very excited, yeah. Well, Donna is it. I don't want to say it's not my scene, because it's one of these 5-star luxury lodges where everything's done for you. You get your food made up, 5-star food, and you get taken out on game drives, and it's going to be awesome, because they're going to take us out. Peter Forsyth, who's the ranger there, Shrubby, thanks man, I believe. Hello Zoom, hello boy. He's going to take us around, and I know he's going to show us some really good sightings. So we really appreciate what you're going to do for us there, Shrub. That's going to be awesome. And then from there, we're going to head out. We want to go we haven't done it for a while. We're going to do Pilgrim's Rest.
A bit of Eastern, is it Eastern Transvaal? The old Eastern Transvaal.
They used to call it the Eastern Transvaal. I don't actually know what it's called now.
It's quite
Eastern Transvaal. Eastern Transvaal, for those that know. The old Eastern Transvaal. Yeah. We're going to go to places like Pilgrim's Rest. Last time we went up... Yeah.
Is that where?
Yeah. Last time we went up to Pilgrim's Rest is a bit run down and that, so we'll see what it's like now. We were there a long time ago. And then we're going to do like the Blood River Canyon. We're going to do the Boksuk potholes. We're going to do God's Window, the Rondables. I think it's the 3 Rondables or something.
Sisters.
3 Sisters, something like that, whatever they call it. We've done it before, but it's going to be awesome to do it again. And then once we've done that for about a week or so, we're going to head up to the north of the park. We're going to come in Pafuri, and we're then going to book in at Punda Maria camp. For those that know it, up in the north, we love Punda Maria. Going to have a nice trip out there to Crook's Corner again. And then we're going to come down to Shingwedzi. Shingwedzi is a favorite of a lot of people. Then we're going to head to Tsenzi Rustic Camp. That's always awesome, off-grid. Your favorite, eh?
My favorite. Yeah.
And then from there, we're going to head down to Letaba, which is also, we love Letaba. And then from there, also another favorite of ours, Marula, which is a satellite of Auckland camp. Also awesome, just camping.
And should be nice and hot.
It's going to be very hot. By the time we hit there, I think we're going to be, late October into November. No, we're going to be in November. And November, for those of you that know Kruger, it gets to seriously hot. But the great thing about Kruger is they've got awesome swimming pools. All of their camps, most of their camps, all the main camps have awesome swimming pools. So what Donna and I do, on those hot days, because we're not in the park for a week or 5 days, we've got to get everything done. We've got to get out at sunrise and back at sunset. We sometimes take it a bit easy. And we'll wake up in the morning. We don't always hit up.
All the time.
All the time. Donna can't function without her tea in bed. And being a good husband, I'll make her tea in bed every day of my life. Spoiled, eh? And then what we do is we'll get up, and then we'll head out. And then we come back sort of at about 11, 12 o'clock from a game drive. And then we basically go and spend a few hours in the pool at wherever we are, Punda, Letaba, and then we'll go out for a game drive again at about maybe 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So looking forward to that. And then what else, babe? And then we'll head back home to Howick, drop the truck off, and then head back down the coast and just spend Christmas with the family and all that sort of stuff. Anything else? Okay, so we've been asked a lot also about doing YouTube episodes on, first of all, how to book at Kruger. We've had so many people that want to go to Kruger, even South African people, and have never been to Kruger, and they actually don't know how to book, and they don't know where to book. They don't know what camps are good for them, etc., etc. So like I've said before, we are always available to help people. Hey? Really, just message us on any of our social platforms, and we'll help you out. We'll give you our opinion and our advice. We gave some advice to an Italian couple, young couple from Italy that we've never met, we don't know, but through a friend of a friend who lives in the UK, they got hold of us and they said, listen, we want to go to the Kruger, we want to go to South Africa, but we've heard so many bad things about it, so we think maybe of missing South Africa and going up to Mozambique and places like that. And I said, no, absolutely not, man. And I gave them some advice of where to go to Kruger and they went, and I posted it on our Facebook, I think, about their message.
They loved it.
They absolutely loved it. They said Kruger was probably the best experience of their lives. They saw the Big Five and they absolutely loved it. They found the people of South Africa so friendly and helpful. They didn't feel in danger at any time. And it's
nice to hear.
It's nice to hear because it's, as all of you know, I'm pro-South African. Nobody can tell me anything about South Africa. Yeah, we've got our challenges, of course we have. And it might be a little dangerous in certain areas, but I believe there's some other countries that are going through some rough times at the moment as well. So, be safe, listen to the people, and you will have a glorious time in South Africa. And it was just so nice to hear, man, because, I'm just a fan of South Africa. I'm a fan of Kruger, as you all know. But, I don't want to waffle. So we're going to do maybe an episode on how to book, and we'll show you what the receptions are like there. The receptionists and the people in the camps at Kruger are magnificent. They'll bend over backwards to help you change bookings and make bookings and that. So we'll give you all that advice on who to phone, who to email, how to access your bookings, all that sort of stuff. We'll do a program on that. And then somebody else also asked, or a few people have asked, sorry, I'm just talking, you're not even saying nothing.
I know, well, I'm used to it. Listening. Yeah. Carry on.
So we're going to do a series also on every camp we go to. So I think we're just going to go to Punda, Shingwedzi, Letaba, and Marula. Maybe Malalan again. Yeah. We'll see. But we'll give you.
Change it. We always just
We always
Change
change,
at
yeah.
the
We
last
always
minute,
change as we go,
whatever,
you know. It's so easy to change when you're in the park. So what we'll do is we'll also give you an idea of what each campsite looks like, where we are, whether you've got plug points, whether there's a swimming pool, whether there's a shop, where the best places are. We'll just give you a rundown of each camp, because so many people, I know there's a lot of it on social media, guys. I know like everyone does camp reviews and site reviews and all sorts of things, but we'll just give you our perspective, very basic, and why we like the camps that we go to. So yeah, right, we all packed up. We've packed up the truck, we've packed up the meat and that. Do you want to say anything about, we get a lot of people that ask us about what we take, what we pack, how we prep for a trip. Maybe Donna's the best person to
I
answer.
don't really take that much different stuff to what I have at home. We still eat pretty normally. Okay, we braai a bit more, but mainly, yeah, chicken, steaks, boerewors, you know, that can go on the braai, or if need be, I can cook inside if the weather's bad. The one thing I do though, I think, is once I buy all the meat and everything, I actually bring it all home, and then I repackage it into portions, just really for enough for me and Kev, because sometimes,
Yeah,
you know,
that helps so much, because
and
like,
it helps with packing really, and fitting in
Yeah.
the freezer and things
but
like
also
that.
when you take it out, when we're going to braai, like you just take out, like say we're going to do boerewors or chicken breasts or whatever, you just take out one packet, and that's going to be enough for the night and maybe a little bit for the next day or something. But you're not like, you know, cooking like too much, you know.
Yeah,
That helps.
so I mean, I just, yeah, and the repackaging mainly is to fit more in really, and Kevin loves buying things along the way. I'm not,
Beer,
I'm not a
I'll buy
fan of-
beer.
Yeah, but I'm talking about food. Your
Yeah.
beer, you don't
Yeah.
stop buying. But yeah, the food and that, like, I prefer going one stop, doing a big shop, stocking up, and then staying away from the shops as much as possible, which you can do to a point, because once the fridges and freezers are full, then we're full. But we're very blessed with our truck, because we've actually got quite a lot of freezer and fridge space that
Yeah.
that we can take quite a lot. So and obviously, you know, if you do run out of anything, okay, well, in Mozambique I'm sure we'll find something, but Kruger's just so easy,
So easy,
because they've
yeah.
got all the basics. So for this trip between Mozambique and Kruger, I think we sorted really.
I believe also there's an awesome spa that's opened up in Vilanculos up in Mozambique. I believe there's a really nice new spa there, yeah. So we'll have to check that out. You know, it's nice that you can always stock up there, you know.
Yeah, especially for people that might not have as much space as us. It's nice to know that, you know, you can take the basics or what you need, and then but we've always found somewhere where we can top up on things.
Always.
Wherever we've been, there's never really been ever that we've gone.
We come
without
back,
or
we
without.
come back with food. I mean,
Yeah.
we do take some tins of stuff. As Donna says, the blessing of the truck, you know, compared to some other overlanders that may battle, is that we've got more than enough storage space. You know, we can take tins of food, you know, for those emergencies if we need to. Also, the fridge space. We've got a 90-liter fridge freezer outside the National Luna, and then we've also got inside we've got a 180-liter freezer. So we've got more than enough fridge and freezer space, you know, which is great.
Yeah, and then obviously this trip with clothes wise, all I usually do now is, because generally the weather is going to be warmer or hotter than cold.
Yeah.
So you've got a basic jacket that if it's nippy we've got, and maybe
I must
pair or two
just
of
get
tracksuit
show them
and tracksuit
my
pants and
my
jerseys.
blanket jacket. For those that haven't seen,
I'm busy
I had.
talking.
Oh, sorry. Carry on.
And then obviously the rest is summer stuff, so it's nice and easy to pack like this, because it's shorts and t-shirts and vests and things that we just do. And then I'm obviously hoping that I've packed enough to get through Mozambique and back, and then I know once I hit Kruger I'll take a day or two and do a wash, and then we start again basically.
Yeah. The nice thing is that Donna doesn't have to pack too many t-shirts for me in Kruger, because as you know, I don't often wear a shirt. Yeah, you keyboard warriors, you're in for a shock this time. I'm not going to be wearing a shirt most of the time, so get your comments ready. Well, you can comment, but I'll
Or
just block
don't.
you. No, I'll just block you. Yeah, getting on to that, eh? Yes, so how many... We've decided, okay, so Donna and I have decided now we're not going to post any, let's call them controversial posts. You know, like the post that we posted where we get up close to elephants, or elephants get close to us. Because it's people that don't understand first of all, the environment or the situation that we are in at the time. We might be at a waterhole or something, and we're sitting there for 3, 4, 5 hours. And the elephants come down. They become so accustomed to the truck being down there. We're not a threat to them. They come right down past the truck, and they'll come and drink from the waterhole or play around right in front of us. So it's not like we're encroaching on them. So we're not putting ourselves in any danger. I know there are incidents with elephants. Believe me, I know it. But also, like I say to people, we are not stupid people when it comes to dealing with wildlife. Yes, you never know, and there might come a time where I'll eat these words and we get reared by an elephant or something like that. Who knows? But my point is that we're not going to post these things like the one where we posted where we're up on the fence, and the elephant who come down there every single day of his life and has done for the last 20 years, and he comes and he eats at the fence, and everyone at Marula looks at him, or Satara or Lataba, wherever you are, and he's quite happy, and he's nicely blowing his ears so that he can cool himself down, and he's busy eating, and he's very relaxed, and he's so used to people, and he's so used to doing this every day. And then you get these keyboard warriors that come on board and say, how stupid are you? Can't you see his ears are flapping? Now, and they tell me that ears flapping, the elephant's going to charge you. Please, man, you don't know what you're talking about. So rather just keep your ridiculous opinions to yourselves, because I'm at the stage now. I don't want to get into this because this is a fun channel. But you know what? I don't even get into arguments with you guys anymore. I just delete and block, and we move on, because life's far too short to deal with you people. You know what I'm talking about. Well, actually you don't, because you won't be on these channels. So yeah. So Donna said I mustn't moan too much, but yeah, those people get to me.
Yeah. You let them get to you.
Yeah, I do let them get to me, but no more. So we're not going to post any controversial stuff about with the elephants and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, we'll see how we go. Right. Oh, I wanted to show you my blanket jacket. This I got made for me by a lady down the south coast called Coral. Coral does an amazing job. You choose your fabric. I was told that I have to tone it down a little bit. I wasn't allowed
we wanted some bright, gaudy.
I wanted a bright jacket. But anyway, she does this. She measures you up. You send her your measurements, and she makes you up this magnificent jacket with linings, pockets, those old school fashioned buttonholes, and it's awesome. So I'm going to be taking it on the trip just in case I get cold. And thanks for that, Coral. I can't wait to use that. Yeah, babe, what else? Anything else?
Yeah, so basically, that's us packed.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Yeah, I think the next you hear from us will be
when we're on the road.
Probably when we're on the road. I think there's some rain coming over the next few days, so we might be leaving in the rain. But you know what? We also take a slow drive in the truck. We're not in a rush to get anywhere. We don't have to be anywhere at any certain time. So yeah. All right. Well, we won't waste too much more of your time. But thanks for that. Oh, sorry. So so we're going to do that like series or one episode on how to book at Kruger. We're going to do another one where every camp we go to, we'll do a little review of the camp, and we'll post those short little videos for you guys. And then, of course, our previous time we went to Kruger, we were there for 2 months. 2 months in Kruger. We go to Kruger probably 4 or 5 months of the year. It's because it's just awesome. But yeah, we love it. But we are going to so we're going to do another series of whatever in Kruger, adventures in Kruger or something like that. So look out for that. We'll name them like episode 1, 2, 3, 4, because we got a lot of followers that just loved watching those Kruger ones. So if you know anybody that will enjoy it, feel free to share our link of our YouTube, because it's growing nicely. And we're enjoying it. We're having fun doing it, and we hope you guys are having fun doing it. Our aim on all our social medias is we enjoy it so much, and we just think that so many people are missing out because maybe they can't do it. You know, there's various reasons why people can't get out. Maybe it's physical or emotional or financial, whatever it is. People can't do what we do. So this is our way of just sharing with you. And it almost feels, even the book that we wrote a book on our trip Dundee to Dundee. And by the way, I'm going to let you know about the Christmas specials that we're having for that. If you're looking for a great
Christmas Prezi,
Christmas Prezi, that book Dundee to Dundee is awesome. But what was my point? Yes, I babble so much. I don't even know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what people said. They said when they read the book and when they watch our things, it's almost like they're with us in the passenger seat. And that's what we want. We want you guys to be able to experience what we're experiencing. So we'll be showing you lots of bread making, lots of beer drinking, lots of food making. Not that I drink that much beer. Somebody said to me, geez, you drink so much beer. I actually don't really, hey. I'll be honest with you, I don't really. It might look like it because every time I have a beer I post it, but I don't really. And that's another thing. I do like these.
You're protesting a bit too much there.
Maybe. But I do these beer tastings of these craft beers because I enjoy tasting them. And like I said on one of my previous ones, I don't often find a beer that I say, no, don't buy this. I enjoy all my beers. But I get a lot of people that sort of know me now because of having that beer. I got stopped in a petrol station the other day, filling up the truck. And a guy came up to me and said, yo, I'm a beer drinker. I relate to you. I love your beer. I love when you do a beer tasting. I'm a beer drinker just like you. That's awesome to hear from people like that. And if you do see us in the park or wherever, stop us and say hello to us and let's have a chat, man. It's always nice to meet like-minded people. All right, I think now I'm babbling. Oh, yeah.
Do you see what I have to live with? You see? I can't.
Well, put up with it. So, the other thing is then next year we've booked, because we had to book for certain things. So we've booked a great trip around Botswana. So we're going to go back up to we're going up to the Mozambique area. We're going to see some lions. Hello, zoom, come. Go see the lions up there in Mozambique area. We're going to Mapaya. Then we're going to go up to Kutsi. In just sort of it's just south of the Central Kalahari. We're not going to go to the Central Kalahari again. We've been there before, but we're going to head from there. We're going to head up to Makoto in the Kwai area, and then we're going to the Kwai Safari Camp as well. And then from there we're going to head up to Kasane again. We're going to the Chobe. What is it? Chobe Forest Safari Lodge. I've heard good things about it, so we're going there. And then from there, I think the plan is that we're going to head up into the Caprivi, and we're going to take a nice slow drive along the Kavango River, along the Caprivi strip of Namibia, and then enter Namibia. And I think we were talking that we're going to come down, maybe go to Etosha. We'll see. Yeah, we'll see. But then maybe come out in the south of Namibia and then do that 4x4 eco trail. From, I think it's Fjordsdrift to Pella or something like that. It's the longest 4x4 trail, and it follows the Orange River. And I believe that's awesome. I think it'll probably take us a week or so to do the longest one, I think, in the country. Can't be in the world, must be in the country, yeah. But anyway, so those are our plans. So guys, stay tuned, and thanks for the follows, and we appreciate you all. And if you're going to comment nice things.
And we'll see you on the road.
Yeah, absolutely. Cheers.
Cheers.